Okay, now we're going to look at question number 3 and question number 4. We're not really solving these per se like before the first two problems. With these ones, we're going to take a look at these questions, but we're going to be dealing with these scenarios as we move through this lesson. So it's important that we go over these two, and that's why I wanted to try you guys to try these on your warm-up. Okay, still remember the of over 100 is over percent. That is going to be common throughout this lesson. Well, we need to think about number 3. It says when you take away 25%. So we're going to take that away. What percent is left over? Okay, if we take a percent away, that means we're subtracting. Remember, percents always start out at 100. Okay, so if I'm going to take something away and it's a percent, that means I'm going to take my 100 and minus 25 from it. And I know I can't take 5 from 0. But once again, you guys can use your calculators. But if I didn't have my calculator, I could go like this. That's a 10. That becomes a 9. That becomes a 0. Okay? 10 from 5, or 5 from 10 is 5. 2 from 9 is 7. So I'm left with 75%. Okay? That's my answer for number 3. Now, let's look at number 4. If I add 8%, so I'm adding 8% to something, what percent do I have? Okay, obviously, if you see the word add, okay, or increase, that means you are increasing the amount of percent. Okay, so once again, like I said before, number 3, you always start out at 100. So if I have 100 of something, and I'm going to add 8, that means I'm going to get 8 here, 0, 1. So I'm left with 108%. Percents can be bigger and smaller, okay? But we always start out with everything out of 100. It just depends on whether or not we're going to increase something or take away something. When you take away something, and you're going to see throughout this lesson, is these are more like discounts on clothing or something like that lines, okay? Or this one right here. This one right here is going to be something 8% in the state of New York is sales tax. You have to add a tax on top of the item that you buy, okay? So to get your total price. Hope that helps.